Before we get started with this video, make sure to put in the comments below if you'd like to see me make a video on all the different dive sites around Heron and what you would typically see at those sites. Firstly, remember you're coming to an open ocean. There's wind, there's tide, there's currents, there's waves, there's good and there's bad visibility. Anything can happen on any given day. We don't control the elements, basically. This means, depending on the weather, the boat might actually cancel. Mind you, this doesn't happen often. Like for us to cancel, it has to be pretty bad for us to cancel, and you wouldn't want to be diving in it anyway. But this is not to scare you. This is just to give you the realities that we're not going into an aquarium, we're not in a river where it's all predictable. No, this is the open ocean. Anything does happen here. And that includes with marine life. Talking to the dive guides today, we are planning on going to Blue Pools, and then on an outgoing tide, which is what it is this morning, we are then going to drift past North Bommie, which is known as a manta cleaning station. So fingers crossed we get some mantas cleaning, and then we should finish the dive shortly after that. It is overcast today with showers, and despite the bad weather, I am hoping the water is still good. And remember, you never know what you're going to see until you actually go and dive it. And a bit of a secret between you and me, some of my best dives have actually been on some of the worst days to go diving. So let's see what happens. Now, the important question, how did the dive go? Well, as far as dives go typically around here, I would say it's about typical to a little bit above average. North Bommie is an awesome spot. We had heaps of fish and big fish and little fish all amongst the corals. It was beautiful to see. Always a crowd pleaser. I did get a big male turtle that came straight at me. I did try hang a bit wide and stay nice and deep. I don't know, I just have a preference to be on like the very edge of the reef where it meets the sand, and I think that's just from my Lady Elliot days, but who knows. And I did get a blue spot lagoon ray. There were some really curious red throats that came and really checked me out, which was awesome to see. And then yeah, had a couple wobbegongs. There was a moray in that hole with the wobbegongs, but I didn't actually see it. I'm hoping that the camera picked it up, but again, I don't know until I look at the footage. And then I was also joined by some good company. So in all, it was an absolutely fabulous dive. I absolutely love diving around here. So if you do want to see more of this sort of content, make sure you put that into the comments below for me. Otherwise, peace.